So good morning, everybody. I'm going to ask you to keep your eyes closed. To focus on your I am breathing. As we will begin the I am breathing, I'd like to let you know that these exercises that we are going to do today are going to be about creation, manifestation, the power of emission, not the law of attraction. We are not beings that need to attract energy. We are beings that emit energy at any moment. And especially when we are in the time-space continuum, it is our goal, it is our mission to emit divinity, to emit the power of the I am. Many people, when they do the I am breathing, or any type of breathing actually, make the slight mistake of, with the first breath, with the I breath, as you take in the energy of all that is around you, you are also attracting energy towards you, but this is not true. Even when you do the I part of the I am breathing, you must be aware constantly that you are always emitting energy. So as you will begin focusing on the first part of this breathing exercise, I want you to remember that you are constantly emitting your own source of divinity. So in the first part of this breath, this becomes then about acknowledging everything that is around you, everything, the ground you are sitting on, or the chair or the bed, the room or the space that you are in, and everything that is going on in that space, which is you. And as you acknowledge all of this in the I, you breathe in, while at the same time sending out your own energy signature, recognizing everything as you, acknowledging everything around you coming from your own source of emission. You are not a void. You are full. You are complete. You are totality. And the difference then between totality and duality is that duality still works with a paradigm of right and wrong, up and down, left and right, positive and negative. And totality doesn't. You have been taught that the opposite of love is fear. But in universal love, there is no opposite. All there is love, and it is always a total experience. There is nothing coming inside of you, only energy leaving your center. So focus on that now. Focus on that as you will begin the breathing exercise. So with the I, as you breathe in, this is an acknowledgement of all that is around you, a recognition of finding yourself in all things. It is the acceptance of this that brings the I energy into all things. And as you breathe out the am energy, you are once again creating all things around you. But continue to focus on the fact that you are constantly emitting at all times. We're going to do a few of these breaths now. So there we go. I am creative. I am total. I am the heart. I am all things, all the time. I am. And as you continue to do that breathing, focus then on your thymus and on the divinity behind the thymus, which is the God that is you. This little point within the body holds all the power, all the energy, all presence within the universe. It is this point in the body that is generating the moment that you are in right now. And you might feel that this is a moment full with emptiness. Many people don't understand that being completely filled up means that you are completely empty at the same time. It is this emptiness that is waiting for you to acknowledge yourself as the creator, so remember to keep on breathing. And in this acknowledgement of you as the creator, I'm going to ask you to focus on your neocortex, which is right above the third eye, mere millimeters above the third eye. It blends with the third eye, you see. And as you know, the neocortex knows no time and space. It's different from the third part of the brain, which is your hard drive, so to speak. It generates the registration of moment after moment after moment. But the neocortex just simply creates within the moment that which is necessary, the patterning, and then it lets it go again. It has no recollection of its previous moment of creation. So again, as you continue to breathe, find your akenaic center, which is behind the thymus. And today we're not going to be activating this akenai. Today we're going to start from the assumption that the akenai is already active. It is active. And in this activity, we find the emptiness, which is the fullness. I'm going to ask you to use your neocortex and begin your creation for this day. So just let that fantasy come in, that imagination. I'm not asking you to define anything. I'm not asking you to see something. All I am asking is that you fantasize, imagine energy. Just imagine energy. You might see it as colors, or as movement, whatever you choose. As you begin imagining this energy, just let it go into the thymus, your akenaic point of self, the point of you. We are in a group here, and I want you to feel the perfection of this unit of masters coming together to make a difference. I also want you to imagine other people around the world that might be alone at this moment, doing the very same exercise. Bring them in by bringing them out of your thymus, because that is where the akenai is. And in the akenaic energy, we are all one. One is all there is. Interdimensional mathematics, then, is all about the one energy. There is no other than the one. The creation of the two would be absurd, for two would tell the tale of separation. In infinity, in interdimensionality, there can only be one, and everything that the one generates. Continue to breathe. Continue to emit. And then I'm going to ask you to place your hands folded into each other on your lap. Just put the left hand with the palm facing upward on top of the right one. So you create a little cup. A little cup of energy. The movement that we'll be doing now is called the lotus. Make sure that your back is straight, that you're sitting up. You don't want to be in a horizontal position for this. You need a vertical position. You need a vertical position because we are going to go and connect through the lotus that we'll be doing soon, straight to the central sun. So, feel your chakra system. The passion chakra or action chakra, which is right above the genitals. A place of energy manifestation, wanting to create, knowing that creation can only occur through action. With every single step that the body takes, you manifest energy into action. You bring divinity into duality, thereby creating totality. When you take the action, it is based on the energy of your heart. Opposites vanish and become one. One in the universal love. And as you remain in this position with your hands, take your focus up now to the acknowledging chakra, which is your divine center. This is the place where you hold the universe. And by connecting this chakra to your passion or action chakra, with every step you take, you bring the totality of the universe, of the all that is, into your action, thereby allowing everything that is around you to hold the complete energy of the universe in every cell. And as we go higher, we go into the pineal chakra, which is the center of the head. And here then we find the graceful art of imagination. When a creator creates, all it takes is imagination, universal manifestation, and action. That's all it takes. So hold these things, these concepts, in the palm of your hand. I'm asking you not to focus on anything in particular, Just focus on ease and grace. Focus on the kindness that is within your creative ability. Focus on the joy that you feel because you are the artist creating reality. Then why would you create hardship and pain and suffering? Why would you create death? Why would you create definition? You are the artist. Let your creation be based on beauty. Let it blossom. And let that creation take on the shape now of the lotus, which is still closed at this point. It is still under the water. And we're going to connect the lotus energy into the energy of the hands. So when you are ready, I'm going to ask you to start slowly, ever so slowly, to start the upward movement of your hands, which remain in a cup, until they come to the point of the Akene Kakra, which is your heart. And as they arrive at the heart, your hands, start turning them slowly so that the cup is becoming bigger and your fingertips are pointing right to the front of you. This is the opening of the lotus. And then we go higher. And as we arrive to the pineal chakra or the crown chakra, we move the hands once again, so that the lotus is allowed to open up completely and the fingertips are pointing towards the heavens. And just let the fingertips open up, open up. There you have your lotus now. Within that lotus is the energy of the complete chakra system. Within the lotus is the action, the energy of manifestation, and the imagination. And as we go higher above the head, we put the energy of the lotus on top of the head. Make sure that your back is straight. And we open up completely as we connect to the central sun. And in that openness, the arms straighten up. It's alright, don't let the energy of mind come in now. Just let it be, accept what we are creating. And the arms are open completely now. Remember to breathe. You should be feeling the I much, much stronger. feel the heart opening up. At a certain point when you're done, we're turning the hands, not facing upward now, but we're turning the hands to the earth so that arms are in a vertical position towards the earth, and we're bringing all that energy down slowly and gently, and the arms will find their natural position as the hands will touch the earth and you feel your back. Allow the back now to curl up. You might feel the vibration starting to occur as you have just connected the central sun to the earth. And bring in that energy. You might feel that the body is going numb. It is starting with the feet. But this isn't just the body going numb. What you are feeling is a disconnect to gravity. As the gravity disconnects from yourself, you might feel yourself floating. This exercise, done in the complete vibration of Lemuria, would allow you to float gently to the center of the space that you are in. No matter where you are. I'm gonna do it again now, relatively quick. So put the hands on your legs, form the cup, and straighten the back once again. Let the lotus come up. Start the movement upwards from the third chakra towards the second. The hands are moving, so the fingertips are facing forward. And we're not stopping this time, we're just going up. And as we go higher, and we join the energy of the head, the hands turn even further and the fingers open up. And the back gets ever more straight. And we go above the head now until the arms are fully erect. And as that happens, we just allow the lotus energy to open up. And we form the circle as we bring in the central sun. We don't stop this time, we just take it all down. This exercise is about the creation of the circle within the geometric pattern of I am, which in its fullness is the triangle, and within the triangle the circle, and within that circle the center of infinity. And it begins with a circle. It begins with a circle. So this time we're going to do it a third time, and we're going to take this into the three-dimensional realm. This time, as we move the hands upward, quicker now, we are are not going to be forming just a circle, we are going to form a sphere. You are sitting in a ball of energy, and that is what we are going to be forming now. So let the movement go quicker. Keep the back straight until the hands start going down again, and you can curve the back, the spine, and don't forget to touch the space that you're sitting on. And just to make sure that you are creating the sphere, we're going to do it one more time. Take all that energy up from the third chakra to the second. Start turning the hands so the fingers face forward and continue the movement. Open the fingers. Lift it all the way up. Offer the lotus to the central sun, which connects and brings in the energy. Open it up. Be fully aware that you are the I and the M at the same time. And take it all down. And just sit. Sit in that sphere for a moment. Might have a color. It might be fully transparent. I can suggest that this sphere is made up of gold, golden energy. And as this sphere is all around us now, we keep the hands connected to the earth. We remain in this position unless you actually manage to disconnect from gravity completely and float to the center of the room. And what we'll be doing now is creating the pyramid which is around the sphere by bringing in the energy of the dolphin, which is taking place to the point straight in front of us, and bring in the energy of the whale. I'm going quicker than usual so you don't have the time to think about it, and place the whale to the left behind you, creating the second base point of the pyramid. And then we bring in the energy of the sea turtle, which takes place to the right behind us, generating the third point of the base pyramid. Joy, love, freedom. From the center of the universe, we call in the higher self, which is nothing less or nothing more than the central sun itself. And we allow that to take place above our heads. And then connect these 4 points. And there you have the pyramid. You remain in your golden sphere. The pyramid's walls seem to be made up of rainbow, all colors that you can imagine. It's the central sun bringing in those colors, and they reflect gently on the golden energy of your sphere, then we are going to bring forth from the center of our thymus, the center of our akene, we're going to bring forth crystal, rose quartz, amethyst, and turquoise. See them coming out of the thymus and creating, touching the edge of your sphere, creating infinity symbols, which aren't just going to the left and to the right, which aren't just going to the front and to the back. They're touching the sphere everywhere, filling it up. Infinity and divinity filling up the sphere completely in its totality, emptiness within the fullness. I'm going to ask you once again to focus on creation. Create ease, grace, love, joy, freedom, complete and utter non-definition. Nothing in this world can stop you, not in the cocoon you are now sitting in, for you are the world. You are the eye to the creation of the Am. We're going to do some more breathing now. As we fill up the sphere completely with the graceful art of manifestation, focus on the I Am breathing. Bringing the hands up. Let them touch right in front of your heart and bring together the little pinkies, which are the power of the earth, and then the next fingers, the ring finger, which are the power of the water. We skip one finger and bring together the index finger, which is bringing together the air, and the thumbs, which are the light. And as we move the thumbs slowly towards the thymus, we connect the middle fingers, which stand for consciousness. And let the thumbs now touch the thymus, the akenaic point of energy. For the next part of the exercise, I'm going to ask you to open your eyes. I want you to be fully aware, completely aware of the things that are around you. Don't move the head, move the eyes, and see what you can see in your field of experience. See the objects which are in definition. Do you feel the limitation that this brings? We're slowly going to release the hands now. keeping the right hand on the thymus still. But with the left hand, we are going to move the boundary of your sphere. And we turn the hands, and the geometry starts. Just let your hands and your fingers do what they want to do. And do the same thing for your right hand. And then we bring in the arms. And this part is just freewheeling based on your geometry. Draw the geometric pattern that is you. As you also push the front of the sphere away from you, opening it up. And I advise you to do the same thing for the back of you as you move the head forward and you move the arms backward. And we take it back. Take it back down. This time it is the left hand which is the bottom of your lotus, and the right hand which is on top. And we connect the thumbs. You might have been distracted by me using words, but this exercise is all about focus. Feel the focal point that you have created between the thumbs and bring that up to the heart. Now, as the space has become wide enough and the body might feel quite numb indeed, I'm going to ask you to just find a vertical position and lie down, completely touching the earth. And let the body start its sensation again. Let it start to tingle. You might feel that your back is finding its way again, it's finding its right angle. And just remain like this for a while. Just remain like this. Stay in this position for as long as you want. When this is done, when you feel ready, I'm going to invite you to eat a little bit and to drink a little bit. And then we're gonna come back. We're gonna do some akeneic exercises. Sending and receiving. Communication on different levels than words. Straight through the akenet. That's what we'll do when we come back. And so it is.